Today we are covering sulfur. Sulfur is atomic number 16. It is a chalcogen along with oxygen, selenium, tellurium, polonium, and possibly the synthetic element livermorium. It melts at 235 degrees Fahrenheit. It boils at 832 degrees Fahrenheit. Its density is 2.07 grams per cubic centimeter. Sulfur is non-metallic. Not many elements are mentioned in the Bible, but sulfur is several times, in fact. Is a density cube of elemental sulfur. Many people would expect it to smell like rotten eggs, but sulfur has no odor whatsoever. That is hydrogen sulfide that you're thinking of. This allotrope, anyway, is yellow, and it looks like butter. Sulfur is all around us, and it has many uses. Most of the world's sulfur is used to make sulfuric acid. Sulfur is used in the vulcanization of black rubber as a fungicide and in the production of gunpowder. Sulfuric acid is further used to make phosphoric acid, which is itself used to make phosphates for fertilizers. Sulfuric acid is such an important chemical that I could make a whole separate video about it. Mercaptans are sulfur compounds with the characteristic odor of rotten eggs, and they're added to things like natural gas and propane. Ordinarily, natural gas has no odor, but mercaptans are detectable by human olfactory nerves in tiny amounts, so it is added so that we will know if there's a leak. I talked a bit about gypsum in my calcium video, and sulfur is a component in that. Sulfites have been added to wine as a preservative for hundreds of years. This really doesn't even scratch the surface on all the uses of sulfur compounds in our lives. Sulfur is essential for our bodies, and the average human body contains about 140 grams of sulfur. We take in about 1 gram of it per day. Not all sulfur is good, however. Hydrogen sulfide, which I mentioned previously, is a toxic gas which gives the characteristic rotten egg smell that people associate with this element. Sulfur dioxide is a greenhouse gas that comes from the burning of coal, and it causes acid rain. Pure sulfur does occur naturally, particularly around volcanoes. It is also present in many minerals. Most of the sulfur extracted for human use today comes from its removal from natural gas. Sulfur is quite abundant. It is the 16th most abundant element in the Earth's crust, coming in at about 500 parts per million. Sulfur has been known and used since antiquity. Its name either comes from the Sanskrit word sulfuri or the Latin word sulfurum, both meaning sulfur. I probably mangled that pronunciation of the Sanskrit word, so if I did, my apologies. It really does look like butter, doesn't it? Thanks again for watching. See you next time.